You're working with Daddy today?
Yeah.
Say hi, Mod and Pop Thrift.
Ha, puppet. I did it.
You did it. Hey guys, welcome to Mod and Pop Thrift. My name is Tom. Her name is Evelyn. Say hi.
Hi.
I'm a stay-at-home dad for 5 kids and a full-time eBay reseller. We're going to get into what sold today. I'm Daddy. You are baby girl, right?
Yeah. That's you.
Oh, and this is what she calls a fashu. What is it?
That's you. I don't.
You're going to go get it?
Yeah. Go there. All day. So bye.
Say bye.
Bye.
See you later.
See you later.
Spit that thing out. Nobody can understand you with that. Blah. Yuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you keep it?
Hmm.
All right, well, these sold since I last looked. All right, so these slug bug, purple and blue, no slug bugs back. These are glass ornaments, probably from the 80s. I found them in a grab bag, a clear grab bag at a Goodwill out of town. I don't even remember where. They sold for $15.49. I don't have much into them. I think I paid $3 for the whole bag. And that looks like that was free shipping. They've been sitting around a while. They went through all of last Christmas season. I thought they would sell for sure. Sold this, the other Super Soaker, sold for $28 and the buyer's $70 all in on a broken water gun. This one's even missing like the front nozzle piece. So I priced it a little bit lower. Got an offer sent on these 3 Batman Pez dispensers. I paid $1 a piece for them, so I'm $3 in, and they sold for $10 free shipping. I've had them a long time, and I made a lot of money on the stuff that I bought that day, and I thought these would be better. Turns out they're supposed to have a cape, and if they have the cape, they're worth a little bit of money, but without the capes, they're fairly common and not worth much. But I think they're really cool looking pieces. I thought they would go. You hear me say a lot, don't skip on chess sets. Old chess sets, new chess sets, complete chess sets, incomplete chess sets. This is a small magnetic chess set that is missing 5 parts, and it still sold. I bought it in the box. The box sold for $12 free shipping, or it sold for like $7 plus $5 shipping, something like that. And then the this chess set, just the broken pieces or just the incomplete pieces out of it, sold for $6.99 plus shipping. So I paid $2 for this thing, and I got 2 listings out of it, and they both sold for like $6 or $7 plus shipping. So I probably made $5 or $6 off of my $2 investment over the, when you count everything out. This hat, German hat, I remember picking it up. I think it was where I buy hats for $1. They were, and it sold for $6.49 plus shipping. I do this kind of thing a lot where I'm like, where I buy the hat, I get it home, and I'm like, that one isn't as good as I'd hoped. So I just mark it for a little bit of profit and plus shipping, and then I let it ride, and they sell. So I have a bunch of hats that are in this kind of $6, $7, $8 range plus shipping, and then on the better hats I normally do $20 or $25 free shipping, unless they're really, really good, like that Terminator 2 one the other day. These books I paid 50 cents a piece for, sold for $11 free shipping. These books I paid, I want to say I paid $0.25 a piece for them, yeah. And they sold for $11.49 free shipping. These are vintage Mad Magazine softback books. Some of those can do really well. These were not great ones, but I picked them up at a Goodwill where They were having all their books as a quarter because they had so many books. They were just bringing them out in Gaylord boxes to let people go through because they needed to move some books. All right, this is a used Carhartt 3XLT t-shirt, sold for $19.90 free shipping. The 3XL tees, it's a really good size. Carhartt's a really good brand, so I paid $2.48 for this and sold it for 20 bucks. This Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, I found these on an auction and I paid $12.50 for the two. And I kept one, and this one sold for $16.99. So I didn't make much money, but I got basically a free Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Evelyn wants a drink. Been just marking books at a sell it now price. These are Pretty Little Liars. Some of them are hardcovers, and then there's a box set, and then there's some loose paperbacks. They sold for $14.99 plus shipping. All of these that I'm doing super cheap. I'm making sure that if I'm 50 cents or $1 in, I count my cost and try to make a little bit of money above that and then do plus shipping. I'm just trying to get, I was making money on books before Media Mail broke, like during fourth quarter last year, and it just really hasn't been there. We're well into Q3 now. Build-A-Bear outfit sold for $3.99 plus shipping, but it came off a bear that I already sold, so I'm in profit. So that's pure profit, but it ain't much. Make a little bit of money. This welder's jacket sold for $16. Free shipping going to Puerto Rico, but it'll go in a priority flat rate, which puts it at $8. I paid, no, this one I haven't bought recently. This I found in the bottom of a death pile. So I don't even know what my cost of goods is. All right, well, I was wrong while I was making that video. Two things sold. The Dirty Talking Teletubby sold for $24.99 free shipping. I'll put those all three into a big poly mailer, and I imagine it'll cost me $9 to ship. And I'm in them for $3. So I'll probably make $8 or $10 on the $3 investment. And then the Yu-Gi-Oh! Game parts. That game ended up not being complete, so I just took all the parts out of the box and the board. It was only missing like the instructions, and then it's supposed to have a sticker sheet where you sticker the dice to be specific things, but you couldn't use the dice because they didn't have the stickers on them, and we didn't have the stickers to put on them, so you really couldn't play it. So I sold it as parts for $5.99 plus shipping, and it sold. And I only bought that for a quarter. So there we go. I look like I'm about to slide off the screen this way. Hey guys, I'm just realizing in this moment that I forgot to do a what sold video for the stuff that sold today. And it is already packaged. So you're going to get me sitting on a couch being boring. Always edit this part out because it's boring. Where's all this? Okay. So I picked up this gotcha gun at a estate sale. I think I paid $2 for the whole thing. Sold for $12.99 plus shipping, but the buyer's almost $26 all in. I know I bought this flashlight a long time ago, and I had it listed for $14.99. It was one of those things that I just set it and forget it. Set it and forget it. And it sold for $14.99, free shipping. It's going to go first class. I picked this thing up for $2.48 the other day at Goodwill. Sold for $24.99. This is the third item this week that I've had for free shipping, and it's gone to an island somewhere in the middle of the ocean. Guam, Puerto Rico, and Hawaii. And this one's, because it's first class, it's only going to cost me like $6. And even priority would have only been $9, but that's kind of frustrating because had it been... anyway, it's part of the game. It just kind of sucks. This is a local vintage piece for a gentleman's club in Peoria, and it sold for $17.99 plus shipping. I've had it listed forever. The guy sent me a $10 offer, and I'm like, no, not $10 plus shipping. And I just straight declined that one. And then he sent me $15 plus shipping, and I'm like, if he's willing to come back with a 50% increase over his first offer, then he's willing to pay $18 plus shipping, which is kind of where I wanted to be on it. So we got that done. This package of Uno cards is one of the very first Uno sets. It's from 1979, and you know the original ones because they are not Milton Bradley or whoever. I don't remember the name of the company. It's like IGI. And they tend to sell better. I don't know if they command much more money. But I sold that one for $11.40. I paid 97 cents for it. It sold for $11.49, and the box had tears and tape all over it, and that was disclosed. So if you found a really nice one, you might get $15 for it. But the cards look a little different. They're neater looking. They're vintage. That's everything that we had that sold on this Thursday morning. Let's move on to other stuff. Nike Max Dynasty. Man, those are dirty. But otherwise, they're in nice shape at $3. $86. Those are in really nice shape too. And they're $3.99. Moccasins are probably nothing. What is that castle? There's not much in the way of hats today. New with tag $2.19 Weird Owl slippers. A buddy of mine has really been cleaning up with these wooden tennis rackets. $1.09 vintage chess set. So this is not marked up, and Jungle Book is not one of those shows that has as huge a following as a lot of Disney stuff. But this is a vintage Disneyland Parks blue. I think it's going to do really well. Just explain why they didn't have very many men's hats, because they're throwing them all in the women's clothes. $1.78. It's just a camo bucket hat. It's probably military issue, but $2.19. I think I'm gonna skip that. All right, so since last you saw me, I found this. It is $5.99, I think. No, $2.48. So that's just a regular shirt. It is a little rough. Like, I don't know. Yeah, you can see it there. But at $2, $3. Vintage starter. There hasn't been anything interesting so far. I got a cart, but no home runs. But they just brought a rack out. Doesn't look like it's anything good, but we'll go through it. All right, Audubon Society clock. It's $2.99. This is not a hugely valuable clock, but it's the kind of thing you want to pick up, because if you look here, there are, what, 50 of them listed and 170 something sold. I don't remember exactly what the numbers were, but the sell-through is crazy good on it. So I'm going to interrupt here for just a second and talk about what that means. If there are 157 sold in the last 90 days, that means one sells every day, and like 1 2/3 of one, almost 2 a day, every day for 90 days. And there's only 50 listed, which means it's only going to take a month for everything that's sold to sell out. And then if yours is the last one, then you should sell it in a month. And that's pretty good return when you buy something for $3 and can expect about a $20 profit or a $20 return on your investment. So yeah, just something to keep in mind. The sell-through rate, how many are listed versus how many sells, and what that means about how many sell per day and how quick the inventory that is listed will sell out, should be motivating you to on the things that you're selling, because quick flipping works really, really well to keep you motivated and keep inventory turning in your store and get your money back out of your stuff. Long tail stuff is good for a time, but stuff with high sell-through rate and a reasonable return on investment is definitely a way to go. Honda Odyssey 2019, original mats new, $3.87 or 78 cents. Honda Odyssey. Acura MDX 2019. MDX 378. So I paid $1.09 for this chess set, and it is from the 40s, and it has a paper board inside of it. Unfortunately, it is missing the instruction book that should be there, but it does have all the pieces. It even has an extra pawn. It has 9 pawns if you want to count them. It has 9 of each color pawn, which is odd. But this I paid $1 for. I knew it was worth paying $1 for. It's probably worth in the ballpark of $20 to $25 shipped. Pretty excited about that one. Only paid $30.22 for everything with my 10% discount, 30 and then plus tax. But $30 for all of it. This girl is probably worth that. This chess set is worth close to that. This Baloo is worth probably $10 plus shipping. This Janet Ivanovich book I will add to a group. I said I'm going to be done buying these, but 17 is hard to come by, and I knew that I needed it. R.L. Stein, this has 1, 2, and 3, or 1, 3, and 4. It's missing number 2, and then it has the Fear Street number 14 in it. I may just buy the number 2 to put in here. I don't know. I think it comps at like $20. So if I can find it super cheap, I don't know. It's not really worth selling like this, but do I dump a little bit of bad money to make this worth selling for not a lot of money? I'm only $1. I think I only have $1 in this. Nope, I have 45 cents into it. So if I buy that other book for if I can get it for next to nothing, then I may be able to make some money buying the other book. I don't know. Probably I won't because it doesn't make a lot of sense, but I hate to leave it incomplete, and I doubt it'll sell the way that it is. Time again for me to ask you what you would do. You see how this 9 hand, this hour hand is pointing straight over at the 9, but it's 10 minutes after 9? It's not even quite all the way up to the 9. Should I pull it apart and straighten the hands out? I guess it's just 4 screws. It seems to keep good time. I paid $2.99. Here's some comps. And then if you press this red button, it makes the noise for... Oh, I think I put dead batteries in it. Let's try it again. It makes the noise for... So as you push the button and go around the horn, it plays each bird. But you saw that the thing was running, but if I put that minute hand at the hour, it is probably 5 minutes before the hour according to the hour hand. So that's what midnight looks like. Should I take those screws out and try to straighten those hands up? All right, guys. Well, I think that's going to do it for tonight. A little what sold, a little Evelyn jumping in my way and going thrifting and finding some pretty good things. I'm pretty excited about those floor mats. I imagine they'll do fairly well. Let me know what you think about what's going on. Let me know if you have any questions. Let's get in some conversations down in the comments. Thanks for watching, and as always, I would appreciate it if you gave us a thumbs up. It really helps the channel out. With that, like, comment as always, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you see all the new uploaded content. Have a good night, guys.